God says today is not just another date on the calendar. Today was chosen before you were born. The heavens have counted down to this moment, and Archangel Michael has been sent to you not once, but 3 times already. You didn't notice the signs, but now this is your 4th and final signal. Something powerful is about to shift. You've been asking for confirmation. You've been waiting for the light to break through the dark tunnel. This is it. The moment has arrived and nothing will remain the same after today. Don't scroll away. Don't pretend this isn't for you. It is. It always was. The angel was instructed to whisper your name just after midnight. When you turned over in your bed, unaware, he stood at your door waiting, not just to bless, but to protect. Not just to protect, but to transform. Today, your home is under divine surveillance. Your name has been echoing in the chambers of the throne room. You thought your prayers had expired. You thought your efforts were buried beneath silence. But God says, I've seen every tear you wiped quickly. I've counted the breaths you held back when you felt forgotten. Archangel Michael says, do not be deceived by delay. It is not denial. The miracle is not coming. It is here. This moment is sacred. Do not skip it. The reason you're reading this now is because everything you've lost, everything that shattered your confidence is being returned. God says, I am the God of reversal. Today I step into the cracks of your disappointment. I am rebuilding the very thing the enemy destroyed. You are not late. You are right on time. They thought you were finished. That's why they stopped calling. That's why the room went silent when you walked in. But I was watching when they laughed. I saw how you smiled even when it hurt. I saw how you covered for those who wounded you. That's why this miracle is different. This one is personal. This one has your name sealed on it. A huge miracle is now being released to you. And God says the only instruction is to believe not in yourself, not in the words alone, but in the voice behind them. I, the Lord, do not waste words. I do not speak without purpose. And this purpose is divine realignment. You will feel a shift in your chest before the hour is over. You'll sense a weight lift that has lingered for months. This is not coincidence. Archangel Michael was dispatched to break what's been chaining your movement. Today, something invisible is snapping something you couldn't break alone. God says, I don't just open doors. I remove walls, and the wall you've been standing before is about to fall flat. You've been knocking, but the silence was not rejection. It was set up, because what I'm opening is not a door, it's a gate, a divine gateway to the life you stopped imagining, because the pain muted your vision. The unexpected will now become your portion. The same people who pitied you will soon ask for your help. You will be called into rooms you never thought you'd see, because favor is not fair, it's divine. And I have wrapped favor around your name like a shield. Archangel Michael says, you've waited long enough. You've fasted. You've cried. You've given when you had almost nothing. And heaven has recorded it all. The records are being unlocked, pages are being flipped, and your chapter is about to be read aloud before angels and principalities. You were being tested in private, so I could elevate you in public. You asked for peace, and I allowed the storm so you would learn to sleep through the noise. You asked for joy, and I permitted heartbreak so that joy wouldn't be shallow. Now it's time. Now the miracle is here. This message isn't sent to everyone. God says you were handpicked to receive this revelation today. And that person you keep seeing in your dreams, the one who never speaks but always looks at you, that person is about to enter your life again, but this time with truth, with clarity, with healing. You've been waking up at strange hours. That wasn't random. I was nudging your spirit. I wanted your attention because what I'm doing, and you cannot be blocked by man. No family curse can override what I've planned. No betrayal can bury your calling. No delay can stop divine timing. Someone is about to apologize to you, someone who once thought you were disposable. And you'll have the chance to respond with grace, but this time with boundaries, because I am not sending you back to what broke you. I'm lifting you out, and this time it's permanent. The huge miracle will come disguised. It will look ordinary. It might appear as a simple call, a small message, a shift in the atmosphere, but you will feel the power in your bones. You will know it was me because only I can make dry bones dance. Only I can turn endings into beginnings. God says the name that has been whispered in jealousy behind your back is the same name I'm about to raise in honor. They tried to curse you when you weren't in the room, but Archangel Michael intercepted their words. That's why their plans failed. That's why nothing against you prospered. This is your moment. This is the day the Lord has made just for you. The huge miracle is already on the way. Don't look for it with your eyes. Sense it with your spirit. Know that the shaking you're feeling inside is not fear, it's alignment. Heaven is aligning your steps. There will be a visitor in your dreams tonight. Archangel Michael will appear to you not to frighten you, but to confirm what you are sensing. You may not remember every detail, but you will awaken with peace, a peace you haven't felt in years. Don't ignore this. Don't treat this like any other message. God says it is divine activation. The reason you feel chills right now is because your spirit recognizes my voice. I am the one who formed you, the one who's never left, the one who's been waiting for you to listen. I delayed certain things not to punish you, but to protect you. That relationship didn't work because I saw what you couldn't. That job didn't accept you because I had something greater. That opportunity slipped because it was a trap in disguise. But this miracle is pure. It is holy, and it is now. Do not tell everyone what I'm doing. This miracle is private for now. Archangel Michael says, keep quiet even from your closest circle. They won't understand. Some will try to interfere, but in 3 days, you will receive a confirmation so clear, so direct, you will fall to your knees in gratitude. Your house is being covered right now. Your mind is being cleared. Your spirit is being filled. Every room you step into today will carry my fragrance. You will notice people look at you differently, speak softer, become kinder. This is the residue of divine favor. I know the battles have been lonely. I know you've been carrying weight you never told anyone about. But today, heaven steps in. You don't have to carry it anymore. Give it to me. Lay it down. This is the last day you walk with that burden. Archangel Michael says, time is short. The window is narrow. Obedience is urgent. Listen to what I've placed in your spirit. Respond quickly because the miracle is sensitive. It must be received with faith, not fear. And that person who left without reason, they're about to come back with a reason, but this time you'll hear the truth. You'll finally get the explanation that haunted your thoughts. But the choice will be yours. You will choose peace. You will choose yourself. You will choose me. This message is sealed with your name. It was delivered to your screen by divine command. If you ignore it, you delay your breakthrough. But if you receive it, your life will never be the same again. I am the Lord, and I do not lie. My word will not return void. My angels are surrounding you even now. The air around you is thick with promise. Breathe it in. Let it fill you. You are standing on holy ground. Don't skip. Don't scroll. This is the hour. This is the second. This is the miracle. Type Amen to receive it. Share it only if I place it in your heart to do so. This message is just for you. Type Amen to receive your blessing. 333. If you believe this was truly for you, now that you've chosen to receive this message, something has already begun shifting behind the veil. Even if you don't see it yet, the miracle has already been triggered in the spirit realm. The sound of your Amen echoed like thunder across dimensions. It wasn't just a word. It was a key, and it unlocked the blessing that was waiting for your agreement. Archangel Michael is now stationed at the four corners of your life. No attack will penetrate. No darkness will last. The angel has raised his sword not to fight a battle, but to finish it, because God says this war is over. The spiritual warfare you endured in silence is now concluded. Every secret tear you wept when no one saw, I saw, and I am repaying you publicly for what you suffered privately. There will be a phone call in the next 48 hours that will shake you. It may seem casual at first, but it will carry the words that confirm this very message. Listen carefully. Don't interrupt. Don't overthink. I will put my words in their mouth, and you'll know it's me speaking through them. You'll feel chills as they speak. That's your confirmation. Your name is being spoken in rooms you haven't walked into yet. Your image has been printed on the hearts of those assigned to bless you. They may not know your full story, but they will be drawn to your spirit. Favor is magnetizing your presence. The things you once chased will now begin to chase you. God says you are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. Heaven has been building a divine moment tailored just for you. You were never behind. You were in preparation. The waiting wasn't punishment, it was timing. And now timing has met readiness. Expect your environment to change. You'll feel certain people begin to distance themselves, and that is not your loss, that's my protection. I am removing access from those who once drained you. Don't reach back. Let me do the sorting. The people who are leaving now cannot go with you to the next level. They were temporary characters in a permanent story. And now I'm sending replacements, people with pure intentions, people with healing in their words, people who will love you correctly. Your soul has cried for connection, and I've heard it. Get ready. Your soul tribe is coming. The heavy nights are coming to an end. The sleepless cycles will break. Peace will flood your pillow, and laughter will return to your lips, not because of anything you do, but because of what I've done behind the scenes. You'll soon understand why I allowed the delays. There's a blessing coming to your house tonight. A shift will take place in your atmosphere. Some of you will feel a sudden warmth, a tingling, or even tears falling without warning. Don't question it. That's the visitation. Archangel Michael says your house is being sanctified tonight. Every lingering darkness must leave. This is divine eviction. Be careful what you speak for the next 24 hours. Your words are being recorded. Every declaration from your mouth is carrying the weight of authority. Speak life. Speak blessing. Speak increase. What you speak now will shape what you see next. There is an old photo you've been holding on to, a memory tied to pain. Tonight, burn it or hide it. It's time to close that chapter completely. You've cried over it long enough. God says, I'm giving you something new, something fresh, something free of pain. You'll walk past mirrors and not recognize the glow. You'll hear music and feel hope again. You'll sit in silence and feel peace instead of panic. That's how you'll know the healing is real. That's how you'll know this wasn't imagination. Your miracle will not be small. It will be visible, tangible, undeniable. People who doubted you will be forced to reconsider. But don't focus on proving them wrong. Focus on honoring me. I raised you not to impress them, but to glorify myself through your life. Somebody from your past is still watching you in silence. They haven't let go. They're wrestling with guilt. You've occupied their thoughts more than you realize, but don't let their confusion pull you back. I separated you for a reason. I replaced confusion with clarity. Let them go. You've been afraid to dream again, but I say dream big. Dream boldly. The season of survival is over. You are now entering into the season of overflow. The oil is being poured over your head. Even now, you are being anointed for visibility, for influence, for impact. You will receive an unexpected sum money that was delayed or long forgotten. It will come in a strange way, possibly through a person you never expected. But don't waste it. That blessing has purpose. Use it wisely. Sow some of it. Save some of it, and celebrate with gratitude. Archangel Michael says, the person who was trying to block your blessings has just been removed from position. They didn't fall by accident. I allowed it because no man or woman can override my will. This elevation is unstoppable, and I will not let your name be buried by jealous hands again. God says you've been seeing repeating numbers, hearing familiar songs, getting strange signs. None of it is random. I've been confirming this moment for weeks, but this is the final announcement. There is no more delay. Your breakthrough is here tonight. Speak your desires aloud. Whisper them into the air. I am closer than you think. You'll feel my presence in the stillness. I will meet you at the place of expectancy. Don't be afraid to ask big. I am not intimidated by your dreams. I am the one who planted them. Do not skip this message. Don't rush past the sentence that stirs your heart. Pause and receive it. Let it sit with you. This isn't content. This is covenant. This is not just a message, it's movement. Heaven is moving on your behalf. Say amen to receive your blessing. 789. If your spirit is stirring, that's not emotion, that's recognition. Your soul knows it's time. God says, this is the final part of the message you were destined to receive today. Archangel Michael has not left your side since you began reading. He is standing near you now, yes, even now, because the next few hours are crucial. The miracle is not coming tomorrow. The shift is happening as you breathe. You may feel a stillness around you, but in the spirit the atmosphere is trembling. The alignment is complete. The anointing has landed. And now your life must adjust to divine favor. You are about to experience something you thought only happened to others. The prayer you stopped praying because it seemed too impossible, that's the one I'm answering. The dream you shelved out of fear, I'm reviving it because I am not a God of almost. I am the God of already done. The deal has already been approved in heaven. The person you think forgot you, they have been waking up with your name on their mind. You were not abandoned. I made them step back so I could draw you forward. The silence wasn't punishment, it was positioning. And now that positioning is being revealed. They will reach out, but this time you will have the discernment to see their purpose. You are not reading this by accident. I made sure this found you before the day ended, because if you went to sleep without receiving this message, your spirit would have missed the announcement. God says, today is not ordinary. Today is a spiritual checkpoint. The old cycle officially breaks now. The patterns that drained you are ending. From this moment on, divine protection will surround you like never before. What used to disturb your peace will no longer touch you. The things that triggered you before will pass like shadows in the light, because the light within you has been reignited. You are glowing again, not just physically, but spiritually. Archangel Michael says, the enemy had planned to disturb your house tonight, but the assignment has been canceled. The spirits that once tormented your dreams have been silenced. They can't even enter the boundary I've placed around your dwelling. Sleep in peace tonight. For the first time in a long time, your rest will be holy. Someone you trust will bring news in the coming days. Don't react with emotion. Respond with wisdom. I am using them to deliver something critical. Watch their tone. Watch their eyes. The truth you've been waiting for will be carried on their lips, even if they don't realize it. The people who judged your silence will be shocked by your return. You will not need to explain your glow. Your breakthrough will speak louder than any excuse. I, the Lord, am exalting you publicly, not to shame anyone, but to restore everything the enemy stole. You are being called to walk differently now. There's a royal grace upon you. The reason the same environments no longer feel right is because your frequency has changed. Your spirit has elevated. Your soul has matured. You are now carrying oil, and oil cannot be wasted in every place. Some of you are about to be relocated physically, emotionally, or spiritually. I am shifting you from where you've been stuck. If doors start closing quickly, don't panic. That's me. I am locking the exits to the places that can no longer hold your promise. You outgrew those rooms. Let them go. I've seen your hidden journal. I've read the words you wrote when no one understood. I was there on the floor with you when you begged for release. And now I'm fulfilling the request in my way, not the way you thought, but better, safer, stronger, more lasting. You're about to find out why it didn't work with anyone else. You're about to understand why it had to be delayed. I wasn't rejecting you. I was preserving you. I was making sure what you received would never leave you feeling depleted again. Archangel Michael says this is the hour of fulfillment. Prophecies are colliding. Prayers are merging with answers. And heaven is celebrating your obedience. The waiting season has passed. The wilderness is behind you. The promised land is not a story, it's your next destination. Do not be surprised if someone suddenly confesses to hurting you. Do not react in anger. Let them speak. Forgive them in your heart, even if they never ask you to, because your freedom is not tied to their apology. It's tied to your decision to release. Tonight, speak to me before you sleep. Just whisper my name and I'll be there. The moment your lips form the word, God, my spirit, will wrap around you like fire and wind. You will not sleep alone. The angelic realm will stand over your bed, guarding what's being birthed in your spirit. The house you dreamed of, the business you wrote about, the healing you begged for, it's all tied to this message. Nothing has been wasted. Even your mistakes are being recycled for glory. I don't waste pain. I turn it into